ever catch yourself like daydreaming, about being the best version of yourself?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
It's like this kind of universal thing, right?
Yeah.
This human desire to level up in life.
Totally.
So today, we're doing a deep dive into this whole self-improvement thing,
Uh-huh.
but in a practical way.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I mean? No vague feel-good fluff here.
Right.
Just real insights that you can actually use.
Yeah, actionable stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
So this piece we're looking at, it really digs into the psychology of self-improvement.
It does.
But it starts with this emphasis on self-discovery.
Yeah, which is interesting.
So, what exactly does that mean? What does the source say about self-discovery?
Well, it kind of throws out this challenge to us. It's like, what does authenticity even mean?
Oh, interesting.
For each of us, it's not about trying to fit into some mold that's out there. It's more about uncovering those values and passions that are already in us.
Oh, I see. So it's like getting to know yourself on a deeper level.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the source actually gives us some tools for that introspection.
Really? Like what?
Well, it suggests journaling,
Okay.
and using prompts.
Oh, I love journaling prompts.
Me too.
Okay, what kind of prompts are we talking about here?
Things like what 3 things make you feel truly alive?
Oh, that's a good one.
Or what are your non-negotiable values?
Wow, that's deep.
It is.
That could be really powerful.
It can be.
Just taking the time to think about that.
Absolutely.
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new journaling prompts.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're digging this deep dive so far, don't forget to hit that like button.
Yes.
And subscribe to the channel for more explorations like this.
Deep dives.
More deep dives, that's right.
Right.
But okay, let's get back to those big picture goals.
Okay.
The source talks about connecting them to a deeper why.
It does.
Yeah.
It says that just listing out your goals isn't enough.
It's not enough.
We need to understand why we want those things.
Right. The motivation behind it.
Exactly. Say your goal is to run a marathon.
Okay.
Why? Why do you want to do that?
That's a good question.
Is it to prove to yourself you can do it?
Yeah.
To raise money for something you care about?
Mm-hmm.
Or just to experience that sense of accomplishment?
Yeah. Crossing that finish line.
Yeah, that deeper why that becomes your fuel.
Oh.
It's your compass.
I like that.
It's what keeps you going.
So it's like figuring out what's driving you.
Totally.
The force behind your actions.
Mm-hmm. And once you understand that, it makes such a difference in staying committed.
Oh, I bet.
And pushing through obstacles.
Yeah.
It's no longer just some random goal on a list.
Right.
It's a personal mission.
Oh, that's so powerful.
It is.
So it's not just what you want to achieve, but why.
Exactly.
This is good stuff.
It is.
Okay, so now I'm curious about what the source says about handling setbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Because, let's face it, failure is part of life.
It's inevitable.
So how do we deal with that?
Well, that's where this whole growth mindset thing comes in.
You okay?
The source highlights Carol Dweck's research, which basically says that our abilities, they're not fixed.
Oh, interesting.
We can develop them through effort and learning.
So it's like embracing challenges as opportunities to grow.
Exactly. Instead of seeing them as threats.
Threats to our self-worth.
Totally.
Okay, so instead of getting discouraged by setbacks, we should see them as learning experiences.
Precisely.
Okay, I like that.
And the source actually quotes Thomas Edison here.
Oh, really?
Remember that famous quote? I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That's a classic.
So it's about reframing failure as feedback, as part of the process.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a powerful way to look at it.
It is.
Instead of letting those setbacks define us,
right,
we can use them as stepping stones.
I love that metaphor. It's all about shifting our perspective. Seeing those setbacks not as limitations, but as opportunities to refine our approach.
And to become more resilient.
Exactly.
So it's about embracing the process. Even the messy parts.
Absolutely. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Right. And that leads us to another key point in the source.
Which is
the power of small habits.
Oh, this is where it gets really interesting. So the source is saying that it's these consistent small actions, right? That can create huge results.
I mean, we've all heard that before, right?
Yeah, that whole journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step thing.
Right, exactly.
But the source takes it further.
Oh, how so?
Well, it explains how those small steps can compound over time.
So it's not about making some big drastic change overnight. It's about focusing on the little things.
Yeah, the things you can actually stick with.
Right. The things you can actually do consistently.
That's the key.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or I'd give some really good examples.
Oh, like what?
Like reading.
Okay.
Just for 15 minutes every day.
Okay, I could do that.
Or like taking the stairs instead of the elevator.
Yeah, little things like that.
Exactly. Those small choices, they can add up.
To big changes.
Huge changes.
Wow, that's actually really encouraging.
It is.
It makes it seem less overwhelming, you know?
Totally.
It's not about being perfect.
No.
It's just about making progress.
One step at a time.
I like that.
And that kind of brings us to another important point.
Okay, what's that?
Self-compassion.
Oh, that's a good one.
The source really emphasizes being kind to yourself throughout this whole journey.
I mean, it's easy to get caught up in trying to be the best.
Right.
And forget to, cut ourselves some slack.
Exactly. Like we're so focused on the end goal that we forget to acknowledge our effort and to forgive ourselves for, messing up sometimes.
Yeah, we're always so hard on ourselves. It's like we're not there yet. We haven't reached that perfect version.
But you know what? Progress isn't always linear.
True.
There will be setbacks, detours, moments of doubt.
It's like life.
Right. It is. It's about treating ourselves with kindness.
Yeah.
The same kindness we would offer to a friend.
That's a good point.
So yeah, it's about embracing the journey.
Imperfections and all
the whole package.
I love that.
And that actually leads us to another interesting thing.
Oh, what's that?
The power of our social environment.
Oh, tell me more about that.
Well, the source talks about curating your social circle.
Curating?
Yeah. Surrounding yourself with people who lift you up.
I like that.
People who inspire you.
Okay.
Finding communities or groups that align with your values.
Your aspirations.
Exactly. Have you ever noticed how your energy changes?
Oh, yeah.
Depending on who you're with?
Totally. Some people just drain you.
They do.
And others, they just energize you.
Exactly. And the source is saying, we have a choice in who we let into our lives.
Our inner circle.
Yes. And that choice has a huge impact.
On our growth.
Our well-being, everything.
That's so true.
It even suggests finding mentors.
Oh.
Or role models.
Oh, yeah.
People who can support us.
On our journey.
Exactly.
That's a good reminder. I think we often underestimate that.
Yeah, the influence of other people.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, the outline mentions mindfulness and gratitude.
Yes.
Does the source touch on those things too?
It does briefly.
Okay.
It highlights present moment awareness.
Oh, that's a big one.
Whether it's through meditation or mindful breathing.
Yeah.
Or even just taking a moment to appreciate the simple things.
It's like hitting the pause button.
It is, and just being present.
Yeah, exactly.
And those little moments, they can make a big difference.
They really can.
In how we experience life.
Totally. It's so easy to get caught up.
In the hustle.
In the busyness.
And we forget to appreciate what we have.
Exactly. And speaking of appreciating things.
Yes.
If you're finding this deep dive valuable, we would love it if you hit that like button.
Please do.
And subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, come join us.
It helps us reach more people.
More curious minds.
Like you.
Exactly.
Okay, so what else does the source say?
About becoming the best version of ourselves. It says, becoming the best version of ourselves.
Yeah.
It's not just about personal gain.
Okay.
It's about contributing to something bigger.
I like that.
Like giving back to others, whether it's through volunteering or just being kind in our everyday interaction.
Creating that positivity.
Exactly.
Right.
It's all about connection, using our talents and passions to make a positive impact.
It's like that ripple effect.
It is.
Even small acts of kindness can make a difference.
They really can. And you know what? The source ends with this really interesting question.
Oh, really? What's that?
It asks, what is one thing you've always wanted to do, but haven't started yet?
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
It is. It's like a call to action.
Yeah.
To identify those dreams.
Those things we've been putting off.
Exactly. And to start visualizing.
Taking that first step.
Yes, because the present moment, that's all we really have.
It's true.
And we have the power to make choices.
Choices that align with our aspirations.
Exactly. So no more excuses.
Right.
It's time to take action.
So what's the overall message here?
I think it's that, transformation doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, it's like a process.
But every step we take, every choice we make, it lights the path ahead.
I love that.
So be bold, stay curious, and keep moving forward.
The best version of yourself.
Yeah.
It's not a destination.
It's a journey.
A lifelong adventure.
Exactly. And it's a journey we get to choose.
Every single day.
That's right.
Well said. So to our listeners out there,
yes,
we hope this deep dive has sparked some inspiration.
We do.
What resonated with you most?
Yeah, tell us.
What's one small step you can take today to move closer to your best self?
Share your thoughts in the comments.
Let's create that ripple effect.
Of positive change.
Exactly. And if you enjoyed this exploration,
don't forget to like and subscribe
to the deep dive
for more insightful journeys
into the world of knowledge and self-improvement.
We'll see you next time.
Until next time. Keep diving deep, friends.